Bro, technically, we are switching dimensions in our moving spaces all time, every day, all day. If you use your logic for once and you understand the definition of dimension and space I'm in right now, the area I'm in, the perimeter, the dimensions of the area and perimeter I'm in right now is a different dimension from that space over there, from that space over there. Bro, it's freaking trippy because rather than it being on a different worldly or universal plane, it's literally on a different physical plane. We are constantly moving dimensions every single day. We are constantly traveling in space to different parts of space to get to a certain type of space. It gets trippy when you word it differently too. You move from your room dimension and you travel through the hallway space to get to the kitchen dimension. Or you move from your room space to the living room space. Or you go from the outside dimension to the inside dimension. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like different words to mean the exact same thing, but the way that you use them and the way that that word is understood can mean a whole lot of different things. People say they want to be an astronaut and travel space. Well, how specific you want to get? Because the way I see it, we all are space travelers. We all are interdimensional beings traveling through different dimensions, different spaces, all day, every time, all the time. And once you look at it like that, wormhole and black hole technology ain't nothing but teleportation. You might as well call it teleportation. It's all the same concept, just different means of how people see it. Whereas teleportation is you basically just immediately being inside of a different space, like me right here, just immediately being in there. Just my whole body just appeared there out of nowhere. Wormhole and black hole technology is more like cutting a rift into space, and that rift opens to there. That is what interdimensional, intergalactic, ultradimensional, all the other complicated words that you probably do or don't understand. That's what that means. So, for all the scientists, come back to this video when you're done and leave a green check mark for everyone else that came this far in the video so I can see who the haters are. If we want to find a way to create teleportation, intergalactic travel, or wormhole and black hole technology, you're going to have to, and you truly need to, and I wouldn't even say need, but you would want to understand the concept of space and dimension, surface area, perimeter, because it all deals with the same exact thing, a measurement of the environment around you. I gotta record this while I'm thinking about this. So if we are traveling to a parallel universe that is just like ours except different, and it's not a new dimension, but it's the exact same dimension as ours, but just different slightly, then that means we have to create a rift between the two worlds. You have to be able to create, how should I put it? Because if it's the same dimensions, then that means it's approximately the same surface area, the same perimeter, etc., the same amount of space. And so taking that into consideration, if you're going to travel to a whole new universe, but it's still the same dimension, same perimeter, etc., then that means there has to be a spectrum there. Not a spectrum, but more like, it's like some sort of freaking gateway. Bingo. Just because the spaces are the same doesn't mean that there's the same exact space. So it's literally wormhole technology. But by the way I described it, if you can transverse space by just going there, by just walking, aka going from the living room to the kitchen or going from the kitchen to outside in your car, then wouldn't that mean that there will be a feasible but yet universally accepted way to traverse these different worlds and these different spaces and these different universes and multiverses? Just by us understanding how it can be done here, we can truly understand how we can do it for other dimensions, other universes, other multiverses. And once you realize that, you're not limited by your own universe. To be fair, once you figure out how to create or how to carve a path to another universe, to a parallel space, a parallel dimension that is just like ours except different in some type of way, it's truly mesmerizing, actually. Because that means that wormhole technology, universal, multiversal travel, all of that can be understood so simply by a kid. I can tell a kid right now, space travel and multiversal travel, all this that you have been hearing in Marvel and other medias across the world, it's the same thing of you walking from the living room to the kitchen. They're different spaces, but they're connected, meaning you can travel from one place to the other and you can get there with ease. But the only thing that we're trying to figure out now is how can we get from the kitchen to South America, all without us having to walk in general. That is what we mean by universal and multiversal travel. How can we get from our universe to a whole other universe, all without us having to expend a whole lot of energy just to open a freaking rift or something like that? What is something simple yet effective and energy efficient that we can do right now that will cause basically a path that will be curved? Ooh. I was trying to say carved, but curved, ooh. What would be a way for us to curve and carve a path into which both universes can be connected so that we can basically walk through them? That is the question that we have to ask in terms of multiversal, universal travel. And as always, stay peaceful, stay blessed up, stay miracled up, and know that you are well appreciated and well taken care of by the divine, the one above all, the high source, God, as well as everyone that truly and genuinely and deeply cares about you deep within their souls. Always remember, here, you are loved. We care about you here. If no one else cares, we do. I do. Always remember, you're not alone in this world. You're not alone in this universe or multiverse. We're here for you. Okay? Okay! I'm gonna switch it up real quick. And as always, I say peace out, adios.